Hey everyone, and welcome back to Metroid Zero Mission, where today we'll be heading into Inferno! That's right, today we'll be visiting the lower depths of Norfair, which are pretty hot. I actually consider lower Norfair to be one of the most challenging sections in the entire game, basically. Because that place features a lot of dangers, a lot of things that you have to watch out. There will be a lot of bubbly lava, which can deal damage to you. And yeah, the platforming will be very tight. The enemies will deal a lot of damage. There will be a lot of enemies in that place. So yeah, basically that place is, well, Inferno! Hell on Earth, basically. So we have one item to pick up here in Brinstar. We can actually do it now, but the thing is about that item, if you do it now, it is considered to be a sequence break, because normally you have to get that item, well, later. In the normal course of events, you have to get it kinda like in a different way after defeating one particular mini-boss, but if you get it now by using your ball spark, when you use your shine spark in your ball mode, you can actually, yeah, get this item much more faster. But I was not taking advantage of that. I was proceeding through the game in a normal way, so to speak. So yeah, we'll grab this item a bit later. So yeah, let's go to, well, Inferno, and let's check out lower depths of Norfair. Yeah, one thing that I forgot to mention about this game, that when you play it, I know that the gameplay is very fast and you don't have much time to take a closer look at these things, but pay attention to the backgrounds in this game. You know, sometimes you forget that you play a remake of the original Metroid, but the backgrounds in this game, they are so retro and so classic that, yeah, that these backgrounds just remind you that, well, you actually play a remake of the original, because these backgrounds, they remind me a lot of NES and Super NES. So yeah, these backgrounds are, well, pretty awesome, really. So yeah, speaking about Shine Spark, it's sometimes pretty hard to figure out where there is a slope and when there is not, especially in a rocky climate. For example, in Brinstar, you know, it's really hard to know where there is slope or where there isn't. So yeah, sometimes uncovering these slopes and finding them is a pretty hard task to do. And don't forget one thing about slopes, that save rooms also feature slopes. So yeah, don't forget about that. It sometimes is really important. So yeah, in the previous episode we received our various suit, which looks pretty cool. And yeah, now with the suit we can enter these heated areas that way. So basically now damage is not being dealt to us when we are visiting these rooms. And yeah, here we only have one missile tank, although it kinda seems that there is something to the left here, because you see, the game is kinda giving you here an enemy that you can freeze, right? And you may think, oh, I'll just free this enemy and maybe, you know, I'll hop on it and maybe there will be a breakable wall to the left or something. But no, there's actually just nothing there. I think, yeah, this is the occasion where designers were like, you know, we have like so much secrets in this game. Let's make a jape, you know, and then they just, yeah, place that one enemy there so that players can, well, be tricked, basically. So yeah, speaking about game endings, I already mentioned before that there are 8 different game endings which you can get in this game. And you may wonder, well, what are endings in this game? Well, you see, endings, they are not kind of like cutscenes or something like that, no. Endings in this game, they are just ending pictures of Samus that you can get. And basically, the better the ending is, well, following the classical Metroid tradition, the less clothes Samus has on her. So yeah, it's not like a hentai thing or something. No, no, no. It's not so crazy like that. But still, you know, seeing Samus without her suit, well, feels always very, very rewarding and cool. So yeah, speaking about the requirements to get these endings, well, you see, all endings, they have 3 major requirements for you to get them. One of the requirements is your game time. Other requirement is your game mode that you are playing this game in, easy, normal, or hard. And the third requirement is your item completion rate. So speaking about game time, to be honest, this game is actually pretty short. Even with all the added extra content, this game is still pretty short. I completed this game under 2 hours, to be honest, to get some of these endings, and it was not so hard thing to do. This particular Let's Play is more than 2 hours, because, well, if you may have already noticed, I am actually recording a post-commentary for this Let's Play. So basically my whole gameplay is already recorded, and yeah, now I am just recording the commentary right now for this gameplay. So yeah, this whole game, this whole Let's Play was recorded maybe somewhere around 1 month ago. So I was not actually too familiar with the environment at that point. So right now, when I'm kind of rewatching this whole gameplay, yeah, I noticed some things that maybe I could have done better, because I played this game after that some more, you know, so I kind of learned some new stuff, basically. So yeah, maybe some things could have been better, but you know, the main objective still stays the same in this whole gameplay, that I wanted to just collect everything, collect all the items. I wish this game had map completion as well, but yeah, we don't have that thing in this game. We have that thing only in Castlevania games, so yeah. But I still went for all the map in this game, so yeah, I'll be not only collecting all the items, but getting all the map uncovered as well. So yeah, basically my main 2 criticisms about this game maybe are just its short length, and also that, well, you don't have a map completion. That's pretty much it. They are kind of like not important criticisms, but overall, yeah, this game is just perfect, really. So, but yeah, speaking about endings, to be honest, guys, getting these endings was actually one of the most fun challenges I made video game wise ever, really. So yeah, some of these requirements to get them are very, very challenging, and it doesn't matter what kind of requirement it is always a challenge, and it is always fun, because you see, you may think that, well, maybe, you know, the requirement which has item completion rate of 100% is much more easier than, well, item completion rate of 15%, because we have that requirement in this game as well. Well, that may be the case, if not for the one factor, which is, well, your game time, because you see, some of the endings require you to complete this game under 2 hours with 100% of items completed. And it's not so easy as it seems, because you have to be like really, really fast to do that. And yeah, one of the other requirements to get some other endings is that you complete this game with 15% of items. And this task is as hard as the previous task, when you needed to complete the game 100% under 2 hours. So basically, no matter which mode you play this game on, no matter which ending you try to get, this game is always fun, basically. So, yeah, you saw there at the top there was one particular shortcut to the left, which I uncovered. This is a shortcut to Kraid, but yeah, it is not too important shortcut, but just so you know, there is a shortcut there which you can take advantage of. I think, if I remember correctly, even if you visit that shortcut right now, you can't do anything there because you need one particular upgrade to kind of go further there to the left. So yeah, but later on, yeah, just to let you know, well, there is a shortcut there, so... Okay, yeah, we have here this green door again, which we can't go through, so we need one particular upgrade for that to open these doors. Also here, you see, if you break these blocks with your rockets, you can go here to the top. You can get one particularly powerful upgrade right now if you go there to the top. But it is considered kind of like a sequence break. If you get this upgrade right now, you'll be obscenely overpowered because there lies one of the most powerful upgrades in the entire game. So I decided not to go for it, because come on, I'll be just so overpowered. So yeah, I'll just get it later on when the game kind of will lead me to it, Because the next upgrade which you'll get here in Norfair will actually also be very, very overpowered. I consider this upgrade also to be pretty overpowered upgrade in this game. So yeah, we are kind of slowly moving to, well, the most awesome stuff, kinda. And yeah, one more interesting thing about this next checkpoint, which we'll get when we'll visit that Chozo statue. Right now on the map, well, you see, map kind of leads us to the next Chozo statue, but this is actually the final marker which we got. So basically, after this checkpoint, yeah, no other waypoints will be given to us anymore. So basically, now is the time when kind of game is like, well, I held your hands long enough, so well, it's time for you to be on your own right now, So bye, sucker, haha, But yeah, yeah. In this area we have these lava seahorses which spit fire on you. I don't know why, but I'm making too much references to water creatures in this game. Jellyfish, manta rays, turtles, seahorses, but I don't know why. Just many enemies, they just resemble water creatures in this game for some reason. So yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. So... But yeah, speaking about endings in general, I'll talk about them a bit more later. I just covered kind of like the basics for these endings. But later on, I'll be showing you how to get all of them and what are the necessary requirements for you to actually get them. I got myself 6 out of 8 endings because the final 2 endings for me are ridiculously hard to get, because final 2 endings require you to complete the game on hard with 100% of items and with the game time less than 2 hours, which is really, really hard. I was struggling with the same requirement on normal mode, and oh boy, it was fun experience, but really, really challenging. The same thing goes for other ending, which I haven't gotten still, which is completing this game on hard once again. Game time doesn't matter there, but you have to complete the game with 15% or less items. I did the same thing on normal, and oh my god, this challenge was one of the most challenging things I did in my well, video game career, kinda, really. Yeah, that challenge is just hardcore, really. So, but okay, yeah, I noticed that there are a lot of bubbles in Warfare. We have a bubbly lava, we have bubbles on walls and stuff. Once again, I'm relating to something water-related. I don't know why. That's how it works. You see bubbles here all over the place. It's pretty interesting, really, so... So yeah, right now let's go to the right there and to the bottom, to that marker there. To our final marker in this Inferno! Lower North Air. So, yeah, here is an interesting part where many of these enemies are kind of tangled in vines like that, for whatever reason, so yeah. Also, there was one room to the left where there was a lot of bubbly lava, but if you go there to the bottom, you can actually grab some items, but you know, for now, because bubbly lava is damaging us, well, we can't do anything there, so... Also, yeah, some of the lava here, as you may already noticed, is fake lava, so yeah. Remember that, well, not all things are what they seem at first. So here we have one big fucker to deal with, just spam your rockets and he'll be dead, so... Okay, so let's grab our next upgrade, one of the most powerful upgrades in the game, which is... Wave Beam! That's right. Nice. I like Wave Beam. Wave Beam is just awesome. This beam, which is made up of energy, waves can pass through solid objects. So basically now your beam can go through walls. If that's not powerful enough, then, well, your beam is now wider as well. Yeah, it looks pretty awesome, so this beam... it's just overpowered, really. It's, yeah, really powerful and cool, so... yeah, I like how it looks. It's just like so wide, it's insane. So yeah, that's why I say, you know, we are slowly moving to overpowered stuff. And yeah, as you can see, this statue was not leading us to anywhere, so now you have to figure things out all by yourself. And yeah, you see this big fucker? Well, you can just shoot him through walls now and he won't be able to touch you even, so... yeah, that's like, very powerful, really. I think this beam should not be in the game, in my opinion, really, because it makes things just so easy. But anyway, guys, this is it for this episode, so hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll meet you in the next one. Cheers!